Now this is an excellent condition. The boys are typically restricted to a wheelchair by the age of 12. Survival of less than 30 years and deaths from cardiac and respiratory complications.
Is there actually a term for that, for getting off the floor like that?
A Gower manoeuvre.
Okay.
And the thing is, do you want to talk about some of the mother's diagnosis?
Yeah, well, one of our mums, her son, she knew he had a problem, and she was told that he was lazy, and then that he was mentally retarded. And she took him into the doctors one day, she plonked him on the floor and she says, right Mitchell, get up. And Mitchell did and she put him lying on his back, he rolled onto his tummy, and then they walked their hands along the floor and then walked their hands up their legs. And she says, that is called Gow's manoeuvre, and it is a sign of muscular dystrophy. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
So the parents are pretty switched on. So there is a term for it. So fat tongue, Gower's manoeuvre, everyone learns something.
Yeah,
I didn't realise the fat tongue.
Oh, there's another thing, sitting with your legs out weirdly in this W shape. That somebody, like W sitting, like for kids who have low tone, they quite often sit with their legs out like this. It's
Yeah,
kind of
like that.
upsetting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sat like that as a kid all the time and didn't learn until I was an adult that that was a thing for kids who had muscle tone. So, yeah.
Okay. So the treatment we've come up with to try and get around that spelling error is, it was Lynn Beasley, the chief scientist of Western Australia a couple of years ago. She said it's like a genetic whiteout. We can use a type of genetic drug called a patch, and it covers the disease called the false stop signal. So we don't make a perfect protein, but all of a sudden we've got the end. So there's a bit of a stutter in the middle. But the good news is the dog ate the cat, so everyone's happy. So the way this works in the muscular dystrophy trials, we've designed a drug that skips block 51. So the way the message is read is all the chapters of the message are joined together. Some of them are seamless. It's like 48, 47 and 48 seamless. But you'll see that there's a gap, there's a notch here, and it's a smooth here. So when these are joined together, the reading frame is disrupted. The 3-letter words are broken. You might have 2 letters from one word joined with another letter from the next 3-letter word. So it's not, it's called a frame shift. And so the message is corrupted downstream. So the idea is we want to skip exon 51. So if we skip 51, all of a sudden that's smooth, and it's smooth there. So we make a slightly shorter protein, but it's going to be functional. So skipping about 7 years of work, or more than 7, they were doing trials in London where the drug that we developed was injected into the foot of boys with muscular dystrophy. And you can see here, there's just a black bit, you can't see anything, but after the treatment, you can see these little circles. You can see them here and down the end.